Oh, welcome beautiful soul to 10-minute yoga vibe for the upper body. So you need a belt for this. So any belt will do, whether it's like your dressing gown, absolutely perfect. So working at upper body, we're actually going to be working towards Downface Dog. So just have your feet underneath your hips, spread out your toes. Inhale as you bring the shoulders forward and up. Exhale as you slide them down the back of your body. So inhale forward and up. Exhale, slide them down and really feel your shoulder blades sliding down the backs of your rib cage. And keeping the shoulder blades down there. Interlink the hands, turn them inside out. So we're trying to keep the shoulder blades back and down. As you breathe in, stretch up, press the hands up. As you exhale again, slide your shoulder blades down. So inhale, press the hands up, shoulder blades lift slightly. As you exhale, slide the shoulder blades down. Gently draw your belly button in. Do that once more and pull up through your thigh muscles. Then release the hands, pressing them out and down. And do that once more. You're going to interlink the hands. However you've just done it, you're going to switch to the other fingers on top. Again, turn the hands inside out. Lift the arms up, pressing the palms up to the sky. Feel a stretch in the spine as well. As you breathe in, press the hands up as high as you can. Keep the length of the arms. As you exhale, drop the shoulder blades down. So inhale, push the palms up. Exhale, drop the shoulder blades down. Once more. Again, keep pulling up through your thighs, lifting your kneecaps. Then release the hands down and grab hold of your belt. Maybe fold it in half if it's a long yoga belt and have your hands just a little bit wider than shoulder width. And just going to inhale, pull the hands apart, lift the arms up maybe a little bit slightly behind you if you can. Then exhale as you lower down. So opening up on the shoulders. So inhale, lift up a little bit back behind you if you can without arching too much. Exhale as you lower them down. Again, keeping the arms straight but not locked. So we want energy in the arms, but we don't want tension in the shoulders. And that's what tends to happen, especially in Downface Dog. We tend to build a lot of tension in the shoulders. So feel a slight opening in front of your chest as well. If your shoulders are really tight or really broad, try taking your hands even wider apart. You can slide your hands wider apart. You can start to feel a bit of a stretch in the front of your armpit. Breathing in, lift and open again without arching your back too much and keeping everything else as it is. Yeah, start to feel the mobility in your shoulders as well. This time you're going to keep your arms up here. We're going to use the belt to stretch out your shoulders. So you're going to exhale, take one arm out to the side so the other arm bends. Now take a moment here, relax your shoulder blades away from your ears. If you need to bring the hands closer to do that, then you can do. Inhale, lift up, keeping tension, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, stretch over the other side. So the arm that's bent, relax those shoulders. Now lift up. Exhale. So again, keeping tension. You might need to tuck your chin in slightly. Drop those shoulder blades down. Breathing in, stretch. Breathing out over the other side. Hugging that ear with your bicep. One more each side. A nice stretch for the shoulders as well. We tend to carry our worries on our shoulders, don't we, right? And lift up, slide the shoulders down. So this is kind of like the arm position we want, ideally, in Downface Dog. And then relax the arms all the way down. Excuse me. Take the hands behind you and hands just about outside of your hips. Step your right foot forward, keeping the feet hip width apart. Roll the shoulders away from the ears and stretch the hands towards your feet. Breathe in, draw your belly button in. As you breathe out, just come halfway. So into a flat back position. Pulling the kneecaps, pulling the thigh muscles, stretching out your hamstrings. Staying here, and the next in-breath, stretch the hands away and just lift the arms up. Again, it's really important to make sure you're not tensing your shoulders around your ears. So lengthening forward from tailbone to crown, stretch the arms away and up. So we're not bringing more tension in. Take another breath in. As you breathe out, keep your length in your spine. See if you can fold over that leg and still stretching the arms up and over. So what happens is if we just like relax the arms, the shoulders hunch around the ears. So stretch the arms up and then take them overhead. And again, you can slide your hands a little bit further away if you wish. Look down to your front toes. Inhale as you draw your belly button in and up. Exhale, imagine stretching your nose to your toes. Press into all four corners of both feet. Lift your kneecaps, both feet, both legs rather, stretching out those hamstrings. Good hamstring stretch. Make sure all four corners of the feet are pressed into the floor. Next in-breath, lower your arms onto your back, bend your front knee slightly and look forward along the mat. Coming up with a nice flat back, coming all the way back up to standing. Bring that foot in, step the left foot forward. Again, important to keep the feet hip width apart. Drop the shoulders down, stretch the hands down. Keep your hands on your back to start with. As you breathe in, draw this front hip towards you. As you breathe out, just coming halfway. So into that flat back position. So you're drawing your front hip towards you, stretching your tailbone behind you. On your next in-breath, stretch the hands. If you're just trying to stretch them past your tailbone, then lift the arms up. So keep stretching away, then up, rather than just up. So if you tend to lift up, you tend to strangle yourself with your ears. Do it around your ears, shoulders around your ears. I'll get my words out eventually. Draw your belly button in. You can lift your tailbone slightly. That helps to open up the backs of the knees a little bit more. Inhale again. As you breathe out, this time keep length in the spine. Fold over that leg as much as you can. Lift the arms up, 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 and then over. So up and over. Looking down to your toes. Draw this front hip towards you. Stretch out your hamstrings. Keep stretching the arms up and then over. So don't worry how far over they go, but just think of stretching up and over so your shoulders aren't hanging around your ears. Inhale, scoop your belly button in. Exhale, lengthen nose towards toes. Next in-breath, lower your arms onto your back, bend your front knee. And exhale, look forward, come up nice and gently, no rush. Coming all the way up to standing. Bring the foot in, release your band. Notice how you feel open around your shoulders. Bring yourself down onto your knees and have your knees about hip width. Tuck your toes under. If you've got any rebellious toes, free them. And just take a second here to stretch out your toes. And whilst you're stretching out your toes, inhale, shrug your shoulders around your ears. Exhale, take them back and down. So get that into your muscle memory. Inhale, shrug them around your ears. Exhale, take them back and down. So that when we come into Downface Dog, we want that same sensation. So what tends to happen is people have a tense like this, or their kind of elbows are out and their tension around the ears. We want the arms out, so there's space around your neck. Keeping your bum on your heels as much as possible, and also think of leading with your legs. Most of us tend to focus on the upper arms in this posture. Focus on your legs doing the work. So keeping your bum on your heels, take your hands out, maybe about a little bit wider than shoulder width. Spread out your fingers, firm up your arms but without tensing. And again, slide your shoulders down your back. So you might need to bring your hands a little bit closer as you do that. Then kind of look towards your thighs, firm up your thighs, push into your hands so much so your knees come off the floor. And take a breath here, pressing into every single fingertip, pressing into the heels of the hands. Get practice sliding the shoulder blades away from the ears, firm up the belly. Then imagine someone's got hold of your ankles and they're pulling your ankles down. So start to lift the hips, straighten the legs. You might decide to adjust the feet when you get here. You might decide to stay with bent knees to start with and just focus on that stretch in the upper body. Lift your tailbone slightly as if you're doing a cat stretch. The same kind of sensation we had in that forward bend earlier. Strong arms, and then slowly, if you wish, start to press your heels down towards the floor. Keep pressing into the arms. Press into the heels of the hands. Firm up the biceps, triceps. Make sure there's space around your head and neck, so you should be able to move your head and neck. And lift your thigh muscles, lift your kneecaps. Imagine pressing your chest towards your thighs. Don't forget to breathe deeply. See if you can engage your thighs even more. And then slowly lower your knees, untuck your toes, come up to sit. Take a little mini rest. Check that you haven't got any tension in your shoulders. I'm going to try that once more. Again, tuck your toes under. Step your hands out. Remember, you can adjust your hands and feet when you come up. Draw your elbows, tuck your elbows in. Slide the shoulder blades down, away from the ears. And strong arms. Push into your hands so much that your knees pop off the floor. And then really press the heels down. Again, when you get here, especially if you've got tight hamstrings, you can take the feet a bit wider. Spread out your toes. Try and press into all four corners of your feet. And just gently turning your head side to release your neck. Keep sliding your shoulder blades down and in towards the back of your heart. Press into your thumbs, index fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, little fingers. And you've got balloons attached to your hips. One more breath. Lift your kneecaps even more. At the end of the exhale, slowly lower your knees. Untuck your toes. Come back onto your heels. Bring your hands into a prayer position. Take a nice deep breath in. And let it go. And notice how you feel around your shoulders. Even though we want the legs to do more of the work, most people, especially when we're first starting out, tend to focus on the arms doing all the work. We actually want the legs to do more of the work so that we feel more of a stretch in the upper body. But that may come with time and practice. So well done, beautiful, beautiful being. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.